Sex is a staple in the mass male market today. If you think otherwise, I'm gonna upset you. It's not like that at all. When you go out on the street and see beautifully dressed females who with their cleavage and short skirts do nothing but provoke you and other men to the sexual instinct, they offer you essentially one thing, and that is to bargain for access to their vaginas. Let's not be hypocritical. Let's just admit it. The scheme is as follows. The female is looking for a leader, a man from whom she can produce viable offspring. The female is perfectly equipped with the tools to analyze and screen out all the losers, weak and insecure men, kind and other men with whom they will never have sex. Believe me. With every woman, every question when talking to you on a date will be designed to test you as a weak or strong man. You will be tested on your wealth, strength, resources, or on conflict and psychological stability, and then the next female mode will begin. It is the so-called binding of you on your body, on your character, where you will be a woman, simultaneously will overload and distract, relax and satisfy all at once and a lot. And then, when you become sufficiently attached to your woman, she will begin to manipulate you and thoroughly explore your personality. The woman will persistently look for weakness and vulnerability in your masculine character, as well as pain points, hidden complexes, tendency to submission, patience, and gentleness. She will provoke you into conflicts to evaluate your reactions to controllability and submission. And then you will move to the stage of trust and strong attachment to her body, with the help of which she will be able to control you. And when she needs something from you, for example, she will either stop access to her body and vagina, or on the contrary, encourage you and give you sex for giving her what she needs. At this stage, there is a strong emotional dependence, a very strong emotional bond, love, passion. And this is the point of no return, after which your woman takes leadership over you, taking over. After that, you as a man will always be guilty of something in front of your woman if you don't obey her or do things the way she doesn't want you to. After the attachment, a stage will begin in which the woman will want to have a child from you, after which the man becomes even more attached to the woman. She slowly and gradually pulls the balance of moral power on herself, and you as a man completely pass into the usual auxiliary secondary role. You become completely dependent on your woman. She completely keeps control over you. That's how it goes for most couples. After all this, when she takes out of you moral and material resources, there is a complete devaluation of you as a man. You become weak, dependent on her body. She has fully studied you, knows your every weak spot, every complex, and can press on all your places and psychologically suppress. Further, your woman will be distanced from you, and you will start to run after her, beg and plead that she did not leave you. You will beg her to keep the family, and it will be the most terrible stage in your life. Remember your experience. You remember very well that after this stage, after you start to beg her not to leave you, she will distance herself from you even more, and in the end, you will be finished as a man. She will leave you for another man, and you will suffer for a very long time. I'm sure a lot of people have had that. I've had it. How's that for a life? Do you still think your girlfriend wouldn't do that to you? If you think that, you're in big trouble in the future. So, when a woman chooses a man, she looks closely at your self-esteem, your charisma, your chutzpah, confidence, independence, your vitality, resources, your status, ambition, and your libido. Experienced woman with one glance almost determines whether a man is free or not. She understands on a psychological level what type of character you have, what status, what type of psyche, how easy or difficult it will be to take you under control. And do not forget that the status of a woman in the hierarchy among her friends instantly increases. If your status is high, she will tell her friends that she was able to take control of such a status man like you. Every woman from childhood years is written on the subcortex that any man must achieve her, and she is more valuable to a man than he is to her. A man must earn her body and sex with her, as well as all the costs of dating and in the relationship naturally must be borne by the man. Restaurants, expensive gifts, maintenance, and then the division of property, alimony, and children remain with the woman. Women know very well that a man needs sex, and that a man does not feel complete without sex, and that there is nothing he can do about it. Therefore, when a woman knows what every man needs, then the very manipulations begin, which I have already talked about many times today, and I can list them endlessly. Therefore, men, I advise you, learn to control your body, your desires, and learn not to give in to your lust and desire for sex. This is very important. You have a lot to learn. It's a difficult path of a warrior, and not everyone will be able to follow it, because most men prefer to be weak, controlled, pathetic shit. Such a man will always be used by women. Get resources from you and go to a stronger man. You should always start your path with sports. I talked about it in my past videos. In the meantime, subscribe to not miss the next video where I will teach you how to pump your body and mind, how to resist all the manipulation, deception, and cunning of modern women. I believe in you.